Hey, it's Rachel making a car video for Enlivant. Sometimes people ask me why I make videos in the car. Well, I just tried to make a video in my house and the lighting is just not there. So this is way easier. Anyway, today's video is what to do when you have someone in your life who is in huge denial about another person's dementia. How to handle it. The first point I want to make is you're not crazy. If you know that someone has dementia and a family member or friend, neighbor, whoever is trying to talk you out of it. So they're trying to say, oh, well, I talked to her the other day and she seems fine. So I don't know what you're talking about. You're not crazy. This person is in denial. They can't see it. And sometimes people are in denial so hard that they really have the blinders on and they can't even hear new information. So when you're standing there trying to logic them into it, well, here's some examples of why, why their memory's been poor or why their decision making hasn't been that great. This other person is not hearing it. And it's really frustrating for you. My best advice is to provide education. Because providing examples might not always get the job done if that person really doesn't want to hear that their loved one or their neighbor or whoever has dementia. The best thing you can do is education. So getting that person information online, getting them information in a workshop, bringing them with you to a support group, something like that could be really beneficial. That's really the easiest, healthiest way to do it, is to get outside information in and to ensure that they're getting the education they need about what dementia is, what it looks like. It's not just a memory problem. It's not just one thing. It's this huge list of symptoms. And here's how we communicate with someone living with dementia. The caveat here is that if the person who's in denial is causing problems for the individual living with dementia, so for example, they're coming in, they're arguing, they're yelling at the person living with dementia, that's more of an immediate concern. So that's a situation where you actually may need to kind of keep them apart to some degree or ensure that there's a buffer, that there are other people, maybe you, understanding dementia, you're there to prevent some sort of awkward encounter, right? Where the person living with dementia is now in some sort of battle with the person who's in denial. That's no good. We don't want that. So that's more of the case of you might need to be there to break up a fight. You might need to be there to keep them apart. But in normal situations where a person is in denial due to their inability to really understand what dementia is, or that they're just feeling a lot of guilt or anxiety, education is always the way to go. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to check out Enlivant's blog for great information on dementia. And you can always look me up or send me an email, Rachael Wonderlin from Dementia by Day. Thanks.